dear students, welcome back in our today's mathematics class. This is Hina Adhikari. Student, we have started our exercise 8.3 and we have done question number 1 and 2, and question number 6 I have given as a homework for your practice. Student, this exercise, although it's very simple, but you need to be focused on your calculation part because calculations are lengthy only. Right, student? So in this video we are going to start with the question number 3. So let's start. Fabina borrows this much rupees at 12% per annum for 3 years at simple interest. Means Fabina took this much rupees at simple interest. It means interest you will take out with the help of simple interest formula, that is P into R into T upon 100. Right, student? So, for Fabina, right? Now, the next line is, and Radha, same amount for same period at 10% per annum compounded annually. It means Radha also borrows some money, same time of years, means 3 years at same time, but the interest is at 10% per annum. So, and that is compounded annually. So, it is compounded annually. You will take out the interest with the help of compound interest formula. That is, first of all, amount is equal to P, 1 plus R upon 100, bracket T, and then after that compound interest is amount minus principal. Right, student? So, it means this for Radha, you will take out with the help of compound interest formula. Right? Now the next question is, who pays more interest? Obviously, you will compare both the interest. Whose interest will be more? You will write down the answer. And last is how much. So how much means comparison. Kitna zyada hai? So you will do the subtraction of both the interest. Bigger interest minus small interest. Very simple, student. So let's start the calculations for Fabina. Principal is rupees 12,500. Rate of interest is 12% and the time is 3 years. Right? So she took at simple interest. So you will take out with the help of simple interest formula, P into R into T upon 100. So that would be 12,500 into 12 into 3 upon 100. Very simple, student. So 0 will cancel out with 2 0. So 12 3s are 36 and 36 into 1 to 5. Again I am saying it is just calculation. Okay. So 36 into 1 to 5 is rupees 4500. It means this much interest she will pay at simple interest. Now for Radha, she also borrowed the same money, rupees 12,500, right? Rate of interest 10% and time is same, that is 3 years, right, student? But she took at compounded annually. Now annually here there will be no change in time and rate of interest, right, student? So let's take out first of all amount. So amount is equals to P 1 plus R upon 100 into T. You only need to learn the formula and put the values into the formula. 12,500, 1 plus R is 10 upon 100, T is 3 years. So 1 0 will cancel out with 1 0. Now next is 12,500. Now see, student, LCM 10 plus 1 11. So 11 upon 10 into 11 upon 10 into 11 upon 10. Why? Because 3 times. So it would be 3 times. Right, student? Now 1 can 0, cancel out with 1 0. Now again calculations. 11 121, 121 into 11 1331, and 1331 into 125 is 166,375. And see, down 10 is there. So after that 1 decimal. So this much rupees is the answer. 1 2 3 16,637.5. So this much is the amount, but you need to take out the interest, compound interest. So compound interest, student, amount minus principal. So amount is 16,637.5 minus principal is 12,500. The answer is 0.50, that will be 5 only, right? And the next is 4137 and then 0.5. So this much rupees, this much is the compound interest for Radha. Now compare, student, who pays more interest? 4,500 and this is 4,137. Who pays more? Obvious, this Fabina pays more interest, right? So you will write Fabina paid more interest. And the question is how much, student? So for how much you will subtract it. So subtract it, 4,500 minus 4137.5. So let's do the subtraction. To that 362.5. So this much rupees she paid more rather than the Radha. Have you seen, student? It is just a calculation only. No hard and fast rule. Nothing is there. No complications are there. Just calculations are there. Okay. So whatever question is given, simple interest, so you will solve with the help of simple interest formula. Compound interest with the help of compound interest formula. Solve the question according to the given term. That's it. I hope you understood the question, students. So this is all about question number 3. Question number 4 is just same as question number 3. So this is homework for you, student. Question number 4 you will solve by your own. Just calculations are there. Nothing else I'm telling you. Okay. So let's moving forward. Question number 5. Now, student, coming to our question number 5. Vasudevan invested rupees 60,000 at rate 12% per annum, compounded half yearly. Student, every time the question is same, formula is same. You need to focus on the condition. If condition is annually, no change. If condition is half yearly, rate will be half, time will be double. Means compounded half yearly means कि पूरे एक साल में how many times he is getting interest या you are giving interest. The thing is same, right? How many times you are getting? Half yearly. It means in 1 year, 2 times. 6 months, 6 months. So that is why time will be double. You just learn this. Time will be double, rate will be half. If compounded quarterly, time will be 4 times and the rate will be 4 times divided by 4. Right, student? So next line is what amount would he get? How much amount will he get after 6 months? Second part, after 1 year. No change, student, but the changes on the rate of interest and the time. How? Let's see. For 6 months, first of all, the principal would be same, 60,000, right? Rate of interest 12% per annum. Now, student, 12%, so it means it will be divided by 2 because divide by 2, 2 ones are 2, 2 6 are 12. It means 6% half yearly, compounded half yearly. 12% was annually, right? So, and the time is 6 months. First part we are doing 6 months. So, first of all, months. Months you will convert into year because we talk about always half yearly, yearly. In 1 month, 1 by 12 years. So, 6 months, 6 upon 12 years. So, 6 months are 2, 6 2s are 12. So, it means 1 by 2. It is yearly. Right? Now, according to question, it is compounded half yearly. So, this will be double 2 times. So, 2 with cancel out, this is 2. So, that is 1 half year. It is little bit you are getting confused. No, student. अगर already अगर आपको 1 by 2 दिया होगा, तो directly you will do this. But here it is given in months. So, first of all, you will convert into year. That's why it will convert into half yearly afterwards. Right? So, now principal is there, rate is there, time is there. So, amount you need to find out. So, amount formula is P 1 plus R upon 100 raised to power T. So, put the values. P is 60,000. 1 plus R is 6% upon T is R upon 100 and T is 1. That's it. So, now after that calculation is same. Cutting. Yes, doing 2 3s are 6, 2 5s are 10 and 0. Right? it's going cutting, then do, otherwise don't do. Now it is plus, you will take LCM. So 60,000, 50 1 the 50 plus 3, that is 53 upon 50. Now raised to power is 1 only, it means 1 value, right? Now simplify it, 0 with cancel with 1 0. Now 5 with cancel with this divide, 5 1 the 5, 5 1 the 5 6, 5 2 the 10, 1 2. So 1 2 double 0 multiply with 53. So you will multiply it and you will get the answer rupees 63600. So after 6 months this much amount he will get, right student? Now coming to second part, that's it, it is just calculation. Second part, after 1 year, now student rate of interest again it will be 6, time is 6 months की जगह is 1 year आपको given है. So principal will be same, right? Rate will be same because 12 upon 2, that will be 6% only. Now time is given you 1 year, but the question is half yearly, so it means time will be double. Yes or no? Halfly. In 1 year 2 times he will get the interest. So 1 into 2, that is 2 half year, right student? So that's it. Put the formula, same formula, put the values into the formula, and after that just calculation is there. You have to be more focused on this part only. That's it. According to given condition, rest are calculation. Put the values into the formula. Right student? So put the formula, put the values into it, and then calculation is there. Right student? That's it. And what amount, जो भी amount आएगा, that amount he has to pay after, he will get after 1 year. So this is a work for you. You will solve it student. Right? Very simple student. This is all about question number 5. Question number 6 I have already given say homework in last video. Now coming to our question number 7. Now coming to our question number 7 student. Maria invested rupees 8,000. Right? Same type of question like earlier we have done all the questions. Right? She paid interest at 12% per annum, compounded annually. Now condition is annually. It means rate will not change, time will not change. Simply you will put the values into the formula and do the calculation. That's it. Okay student, whenever annually no change, tension ही नहीं है. But if there will be half yearly, time and rate will be changed, and quarterly then also. After changing, put the value into the formula and calculations. That's it. These 3-4 things keep in your mind. That's it. Okay. Next line, find A part, the amount credit against her at the end of second year. Student, don't go in the wordings. You just need to focus time and what is asking. Asking amount. It means compound interest, no need to take out. A minus P you will not do for the first part because only amount is asking. So amount is P 1 plus R upon 100. That's it. P is given, R is given to you, and time is at the end of second year means time is 2. That's it. Right? And second part, the interest for the third year means for everything the time is third year, so time will be 3 years. P same, R same, annually no change, but T 3 years. So you will put the formula amount, and after that interest you will take out. Right student? Because in this part asking about interest. So after putting the value of amount, you will take out compound interest is equals to A minus P. That's it. You just focus question. You just understand the question. That's it student. Okay, so it's very simple. I have discussed with you all. I have discussed everything with you all. So it's become very simple. Suppose first part I am doing only for amount. So directly, see right now I am doing directly. But you have to write on given term first. P is P 1 plus R upon 100 into P. What is P? 8,000. What is R? R is 5%. Time is 2 years, right? So cancel 5 1 is 5, 5 2 is 10, 0. So 8,000 1 plus 1 upon 20. So here directly we can do 20 plus 1, 21 upon 20 into 2 times n, so 21 upon 20. So 2 cancel out with 1 0. 2 table, 2 4s are 8 0. Again with 2 table, 2 2s are 4 0. So 21 into 21 into 20. So the answer is 8820 rupees. So it means this much rupees credit against her at the end of second year. But student, don't go with the wording. You just see what you need to take out. That's it. Very simple, student. Now see the second part. What is second part? The interest. You will find out the interest at the end of year for the third year. It means principal will be same, rate will be same, but the time will be 3 years. Because third year is asking, so at third year means time is 3 years. Right, student? So amount formula you will put the same. So at the place of 2 you will write down 3. So your calculation will increase. That's it. Rest will be same. And after taking out the amount, the question is interest. First part was talking about amount, but in the second part you will take out the interest with the help of formula. So compound is equal to amount minus principal, right, student? So with the help of this formula, you just take out the value for the compound interest. Means you have to remember these formulas and calculations. That's it. So students, always the questions same only. Always the questions are coming in the same manner, but calculations. Right, student? So question number, it is all about your question number 7. Now coming to our question number 8. Now student, coming to our question number 8. Always we have the same question. I'm not going to solve the question, student. I'm just going to discuss all the questions and how we have to solve. Right? So understand it carefully. Question is, find the amount and compound interest. It means you will find out the amount and after that compound interest also a minus b. That's simple. Okay. On 10,000 rupees for 1/2 years. It means this is principal. It is time at 10% per annum. So this is time, rate and principal. Now condition. Condition is compounded half yearly. So it's understood if it is half yearly. So principal will be same. Principal will not change. Rate will be half. No? Divide by 2, half yearly rate is 10. So it means 10 by 2. So rate will be half, that is 5%. And the time will be, first of all it is a mixed fraction. We will convert into a improper. 2 ones are 2 plus 3. 3 by 2 year. But compounded half yearly, so time will be double. So this into 2. So 2 will cancel out with 2. So that is 3 half years. Condition we took as per the given condition. Now very simple. Question is amount and compound interest. So amount formula you will put P 1 plus R upon 100 bracket T. So calculation is there. After taking out amount, compound interest A minus P. Whatever will be the amount, principal is minus karenge, that will be the compound interest. Simple, student, right? Again and again same conditions are coming, same questions are coming. Okay, so calculation part you will do. Fine, student. Now what next line is? Next line is, would this interest be more than the interest he would get if it was compounded annually? Means if condition same 10,000 time and rate, but compounded half yearly ki jagah, if they will be compounded annually, so what would be the interest? What would be the interest? Rate will not change, time will not change. So on the same part you will solve the whole question. So in the same line you will take out the compound interest and amount. So you will check it out the answer whose compound interest is more. Would this interest more than the interest? Half yearly one interest is greater than the annually one, or annually is greater than the half yearly one. That you will compare. That's it. At last you will write yes, half yearly one interest be more than the interest when it was the compounded annually. Whatever. But thing is, question is just molded. It is given to you, is this more or less? But for that, you will solve full question for compounded annually. Right? Principal will be same. Rate will be 10% only. It will be no change because annually. Time will be 1 by 2, that is 3 by 2 years, right? Now here again it is 3 by 2. So first of all you will take out the amount for P 1 plus R upon 100 into 3 मतलब 3. ठीक है, और उसके बाद you will take out for simple interest for 1 by 2 years. Please see my introduction video. I have made a separate introduction video for that. Okay, it is just a calculation 1 by 2 years है. For 1 by 2 के लिए हम simple interest से निकालेंगे, right? So P will be amount of this. जो भी amount का formula आएगा that will be P for this. R will be same. T is 1 by 2 upon 100. So this amount plus this amount. So उसका plus करेंगे आप. Right student? So that will be the interest. और उस interest को इस interest के साथ compare करेंगे. Whose interest is more or less? That's it. I hope you got student. It is just a calculations only, nothing else. It is your practice time only. You will do more and more practice about the calculations. Right student? I hope you understood this question how to solve. I told you everything. Your part is left only, that is calculation part. So you will solve it by your own, the calculations. Right student? So this is all about question number 8. Now coming to our next question. Student, coming to our question number 10. The population of a place increased to 54,000 in 2003 at the rate 5% per annum. A part, you need to find the population in 2001. Means you have to find out that what was the population in 2001. Student, if we see this question in the manner of compound interest fund formula, principal, amount, rate, whatever. See student, whenever we borrow some money from the bank. See, if I borrow money from the bank, that is suppose 20,000 I borrowed, right? So this is principal for me, right? And suppose after 2 years, I will pay back with some interest. So I paid to the bank, suppose after 2 years, 25,000, right student? So that will be amount, yes or no? So whenever I borrow some money, that is principal, and whenever with extra money I paid something to the bank, that will be amount, right student? Yes or no? So in the same manner, see, in the population in 2003 was this much, right? And what will be in 2001? So student, it means this is the amount and this will be 2001 will be principal, and what was the population 2001, that we don't know. It means principal we don't know. Means in 2003 at this much rate of increase, the total number of population is given to you. It means total money I have paid this much, that I know, and how much money I borrow, that I don't know. So it means in 2001 what was the population, that I don't know. So I will take out. So what is that? This is the amount with extra, and this will be the principal because it was the previous year, right student? So I borrow some money in 2001 and in 2003 I have paid this much. So I have paid this much is given to you, that is amount, but how much I borrowed, that I don't know. Are you getting student? I hope you got this, right? Now the formula is just same only, but here amount is given to you instead of principal. So no need to worry, we put the same formula, we do this same manner, and ultimately we will get the principal, or you can say population 2001. Right student? So let's start the solution. That amount is given to you 54123, or you can say population in 2003. Whatever you can write student, is your choice only. But ये याद रखना, this work as an amount, right? Rate of interest 5%. Now time also, but time to mention here. See student, population 2001 and in 2003 is given to you. It means 2002 and 2003. So it means after 2 years, this much population become. So it means time is 2 years. Got it student? These are understanding one question, right? So all condition we have. Now formula we know amount is equals to P 1 plus R upon 100 into T. Right? So what is A? A is 54,000. P we don't know. 1 plus R 5 upon 100. T is 2 years. That's it. 2 ones, 5 ones are 5, 5 twos are 10, 0. So 5, 4, 1, 2, 3 is equals to P. Then 21 upon 20 and 21 upon 20 because 2 times, right? So let's start. 54,000 is equals to P into 21 into 21, 441 and 400. Right, student? Now we need to take out the value for P. So P will remain the same side. And here is 54,000. And this term will shift that side. So down one term, denominator will become numerator and numerator will become denominator. 441. Right, student? So when you will solve this, so we'll get the answer 48.980 approximately. Why, student, approximately? Because it is 0.1. So it will carry on, no? But we don't need to do the more calculation after decimal. After 2 digits or 3 digits, it's enough. Right, students? So it means 48.980 approximately will be the population for 2001. Right, student? I hope you got. The question is just same but is asking in the population form. Right? Now coming to B part. What is the B part? What would be population in 2005? Now what will be population in 2005? So 2003 say was this much and what will be in 2005? So for this will be principal because this much in 2003. So how much he will pay in 2005? So that will be amount. Right, student? This thing only you need to understand. Fine. So principal is given to you 54,000 for B part. Rate is same 5%. Now time, again time 2003 to 2005. 2 years. Right? And amount we don't know because what will be the population 2005 that we don't know. So same formula you will put P 1 plus R upon 100 into T. So with the help of this formula you will solve this question and the last you will get the answer amount. So that will be the population for 2005. Right, student? I hope you understood the question. Student, here this was the A part in which this was the amount, this was the principal. Obvious, I borrow some money in 2001 and I will pay after 2003. So that will be amount. But that is given to you. That means amount is given to you, principal we don't know. Here on vice versa, principal is this, 2003 population this, what will be 2005, amount we don't know. Got, student? I hope you understood this question. So B part you will solve by your own. Okay? So this is all about question number 10. Now coming to our next question. Now coming to our question number 11, student. In a laboratory, the count of bacteria in a certain experiment was increasing at the rate 2.5% per hour. Right, student? So this is rate. You don't go with the wordings. Wordings can be anything. Whatever will be the wordings, you just see what is given to you. 2.5% means this is a rate, right? Find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours. So this is time, right? If count was initially 1,06,000. So this is principal because initially is given. So initially means starting we borrow some money. Okay? After 2 hours at this much rate, what we have to pay? Fine. But is asking you find the bacteria at the end of 2 hours. What will be the number of bacteria if the count was initially this much? So this principal, rate, time. Got, student? So you will find out the amount easily. So easily amount is equals to principal. See, directly I am doing principal 1 plus R 2.5% upon 100, time is 2. Right, student? Now See, 2.5 it is. If I decimal I remove, so 1 0 will come down, right? So 25 ones are 25, 25 fours are 100 and 1 0 as it is, right? So it means 5 lakh 6,000, 40 plus 1, 41 upon 40 into 41 upon 40. See student, if you understood the concept, so easily you will do the things. Right student, I'm again telling you, don't go with the wording, just see what is given to you exactly, right? So 0 cancel, 0 will cancel out with this 0. So after solving this, see again calculation is more, 41 you will multiply with 41, then you will multiply with this whole term, then you will divide with 4 fours are 16, right? So after that you will get the answer 531,616 and then 0.25, or you can say 531,616 approximately, because 5 is less than 50, no? So we can take this term also approximately. So this is the answer. Student, question is simple but calculation is lengthy. Right students? So this is all about the calculation only. See, again and again question forming different but the method is same. Right? The last question we have, question number 12. Again that will be the very simple question. So this question you will solve by your own. This will be homework for you. Right student? So today we have learned the concept of how to take out the amount when we have compounded annually term. Right? If compounded annually, rate and time will not change. Half yearly, time will be double, rate will be half. Right student? And if you have time in the fraction like 1 by 2, 3 by 2, so for that whole number part you will take out with the same formula, but the fractional time you will take out with the help of simple interest formula. So these small things you will learn. Whatever thing is there, term kuch bhi ho, 50,000, 60,000, 500, 5 lakh, but calculation is there. I hope student you got today's topic, and please do practice for these questions, then only you will be understandable all concepts. Right student? That's all for today's class. With this we have ended up with that exercise 8.3. Okay? So after completion of this chapter we will take the test as usual. So do very well, do practice for your questions. Till then, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye students.